Capitol Bureau reporter Tyler Englander has more.
Governor Abigail Spanberger says although she doesn't want to get ahead of the process, she's had productive conversations with members of the General Assembly on creating a legal recreational marijuana market in the Commonwealth. Governor Abigail Spanberger says conversations about creating a legal recreational marijuana market in Virginia remain ongoing.
I'm very heartened by the progress that we've made.
The discussions come after Senator LaCherice Aird and Delegate Paul Krizek said last week they would like retail cannabis language included in the state budget, and they're hoping to find common ground with the governor after Spanberger vetoed their legislation on the issue.
This bill, as opposed to any of the other vetoed bills, is really one that's more urgent, right? I mean, it's about public safety.
On Monday, Spanberger, who cited a rush time frame among other concerns with the vetoed bills, was asked about the conversation surrounding cannabis in the budget. Spanberger said she and her staff have had productive conversations with Aird, Krizek, and their staffs, and they share many of the same priorities when it comes to regulating a legal market, protecting kids, and more.
And I don't want to get ahead of it by promising any timelines, but we are moving in a very strong direction.
However, Republican Senator Glenn Sturtevant says he has issues with what he calls pot shops on every corner. Plus, he thinks Spanberger is changing her position on legislating through the budget after Spanberger expressed concerns in a Richmond Times-Dispatch story about lawmakers trying to jam her with a budget that included previously vetoed legislation.
I think it was just last week she said that trying to put a policy into the budget that had not been able to pass and get signed into law would be an abuse of the process and would be a game of chicken, I think is what she called it.
Both the House and Senate are set to return to Richmond on separate days later this month, ahead of the July 1st budget deadline. At the state capitol, I'm Tyler Englander.